Hi my lovely loves, welcome back to another tutorial. I have 3 mermaid cards, 2 of which is currently dysfunctional, and I'm hoping that the clips that I had previously before is viewable. So I started the video, one memory card said memory card error, and then the other one said no memory card. I went ahead and I did my eyebrows, and I took my e.l.f. concealer, 16-hour cameo concealer in deep chestnut. It looks like that. I don't know if you guys are seeing it or if it's up properly, but it looks like that. And that's what I use to conceal my lids and then my eyebrows. I am gonna redo my very first YouTube tutorial, and I was looking at it. I'll see if I can insert a clip on here once I learn how to do that, and you guys could see what the video look like, or maybe I'll just put it where you can go back to see how I started and what it looked like. I personally think it's horrible, but I feel like everybody probably look back at their videos and be like cringe, so it was a nice it was back then, it was a neutral color with glitter, so it was like a brown with like a goldish glitter and a wing. So if you can picture it, if I find a picture, I'll insert it also. So if you can picture it, that's what it looks like. Now I don't remember the palette. I think it was maybe a BH Cosmetics palette that I used, and it's probably somewhere in my makeup chest, but I'm going to upgrade the palettes, and I'll be using the Queen palette from Juvia's Place featured Fumi. It looks like this. You guys probably seen this palette so much. I don't know. I love using the makeup palettes that I have, and then I'm going to then I'm going to be using the matte notebook palette for the neutral brown colors, and then for the wing I'll be using the CoverGirl 320 liquid eyeliner. So that's what I'll be using. And to get the tutorial started, I already said before that I went in with my e.l.f. concealer in deep chestnut to conceal my lids, and I probably should have went in with the tan sand to get a better vibe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit and I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna go over the deep chestnut with a little bit of the tan sand. This, I find that it dries really fast, so you do want to move a little quickly, just because I want that vibrant color on the lids. So that's what I'm gonna do. You can always mix the 2 colors. That's what I usually do for my when I'm like fixing my eyebrows. That's what I usually do. Like I like to use the deep chestnut under the bottom of my lid, and then the tan sand on top if I want that waxed look. That's what I call it, meaning you can see that you just got your eyebrows waxed. So that's what I usually do. Or you can always reverse it. Use the lightest color underneath your eyebrow, and then the dark color on top. This is what it looks like. These are all the colors in there. This one right here. And I'll be using a brush from BX Cosmetics. It just says number 6. It doesn't have like a name. So I'm going to take that color right there. Get it nice and saturated. And I'm going to start from the outer corner. And I'm just going to build up this dark brown color, because this is a cut crease. And I looked at that video and I went down memory lane, and whew, I hope I have improved, because God knows it was not blended to how I blend nowadays. But I'm probably still, I think that I'm still rusty, because I have not played in makeup in a while. I been busy being a mom, and then I had baby my, so I'm beating up myself for a lot of things. But what I am killing myself the most for is being consistent. I feel like that's what I'm working on for 2020. I don't have any other goals. I do have goals, but I feel like in order for me to achieve those goals, I need to be super consistent. So you guys hear baby Mama in the back, and that simply means that she's hungry. So this video will be choppy because I do need to go and feed her. So I am gonna continue blending out this right here. Tap off the axis, and at the very tip of your eyebrow, just tap that in. Blend. So I guess use that bright yellow, and I'm gonna take that brown that I was using before, this one right here, tap it off, and just like blend them together. I been using like a clean brush to, you know, just blend the colors together. That way it has no product on there. Now this is gonna be a light brown with a light yellow, I should say, when I'm finished. So I took a clean brush and I'm just, you know, blending that, you know, together. To take PDV approval from in the Queen palette from Juvia's Place, which is the shimmer one right here. And again, I said I'm not going to do a cut crease on this eye, but I will be doing a cut crease on the other eye. And I'm just going to start from the bottom and use the shimmery look to do what I will use a concealer to do. Just to see which one of the eye I would prefer. This is the first time I'm actually doing this method.
Alright, you guys, so I had to like go in and out of clips because the way I recorded it, my was in the back crying, and I just thought it was just not right to do the audio straight from the video. So I did one eye, as you can see right now, where I just put the glitter pigments without cutting the crease, and then I went ahead and for the other eye I went ahead and cut the crease. So I was doing a cut crease, no cut crease, and then a cut crease where I went in with the concealer and cut out and carve out, I should say, the area that I wanted to add the shimmery shade in.
Color from the elf, I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand. Bless you, my man. And then I'm just gonna work it into my brush. I hear you. And then I'm just gonna cut my crease. Now there's quite a few ways to cut your crease. I learned where my crease is, so I start from the inner corner of my lids and work my way out. But but if you don't know where to cut your lids, this is one of the ways that I will start. You just put it right here at the bottom portion of your lid and just simply look up, and then you'll see that's where your lids start, like where the very concealer is right here. So you can work your way into in the inner corner and just make the shape that you would like. You can go as high as you would like, because once you blink, they don't see that you have a cut crease. But without blinking, you'll see that, oh, there's different colors
Alright, you
or
guys. So once I
whatever
was
the
done
case may
cutting my
be.
crease, I literally could not do like a talk to her anymore because baby mama was crying. So I had to play some music to calm her down, and you know how YouTube is with copyright. So what I did was I went back in that matte palette and I took that dark brown and I started to blend in the edges of the area that I had cut my crease, and it was like that dark brown on top to give it a popping look. That's what I would call it. As you can see, I'm blending the area that I concealed and the edges together, and then I just went in and I continued the same steps as I did in on the previous eyes. The same thing I did to the left eye, I did to the right eye. The only difference is I just carved out the area that I wanted to cut out. That's just it. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. This is the end of the video. Again, I did went ahead and I recreated my very first YouTube video. I inserted a clip of what the original version looked like. It was so cringy, but nonetheless, I feel like I have improved a lot, but I feel like there's way more room to improve. But you guys, I hope you guys stick around to see the final outcome. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you in my next video.